Welcome back.
Hey everybody, we're gonna take the Cien out and we're gonna do the mid-engine rear-wheel drive challenge. So this thing should just absolutely just destroy this competition. So I can't remember because it's been a while, but I think the last episode we supercharged this thing too, so it's gonna handle terribly around the corners because it was just a boat, but it's gonna get up and go like nothing else. It's gonna be crazy. So we're up against a whole bunch of other mid-engine rear-wheel drive cars, of course, a bunch of Lotuses, an NSX, or a couple NSX actually. I like the older style, and I have no idea what the age, sex, and location, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the second part of that, is the orange car at the front, so we'll see. But we'll see them in the rear view. Oh my god, this thing sounds nasty. The AI can barely even handle it already. We might have to use this car for some of those rally events because with all that power, you know, it might be nice. I have to see how much it weighs compared to the Skyline, but yeah, this thing's already like just spins in third gear. Oh my gosh! I think when I played with this car as a kid, I had to keep assists on. I didn't know how to control the car at all. But I'm scared, man. This thing's like, you touch the gas a little bit and it just. Oh my god, it's at will. It makes so much torque. And it handles so horribly. This thing's hilarious. Oh my god, and it has no brakes. You just like touch the gas a little bit and it just wants to just... I mean, it sounds sick, but this thing drives so terribly, it's hilarious. Just did a whole third gear burnout. It's like I'm doing like Australian Power Tour or whatever it's called down there. You're just doing a burnout on the straight just because you can. Okay, I'm gonna put it in fourth gear and we'll hit it at coming out of this corner and see how it does. Oh my god. I kind of don't hate how this thing looks. I think it's kind of goofy, but goofy in a good way. Like literally every car I own is goofy in a good way, but... Yeah, this track's way too small to even get out of second gear. I was trying to use the grass a bit to help rotate the car because it's weird. It has really good turn in and then loses everything and then understeers on such a fine line. Like, I feel like this car needs some slicks to actually be decent, or it could just be cold front tires and warm rears, but we'll just light her up. There we go. Alright, we got a whole bunch of different cars here. This one's only 2 laps and it's a small track, so let's just get in here and get this done. There's not going to be a lot to see during this series. Oh, the AI can't even keep it on the track in the last corner because this thing's such a boat. Oh my god. That's how you know your car's good, when the AI can't even keep it on the track. Oh, never mind. I thought this was a smaller track. I keep getting my tracks mixed up, but... I gotta be on the brakes so early, it's insane. And then I can just light the tires in third gear like that with no problem. Oh my gosh. AI doesn't care if you're there or not. It's so hard to drive this thing because it takes so long to shift gears. Like, you'll hit second gear and it takes like half a second to go into third. Just the shifting time. So you really need like better trans upgrades for this thing for it to actually be like racing against things somewhat seriously. And then I'm like half throttle most of the time to not blow the tires off it. I do kind of like how it sounds though. It sounds pretty mean. It's such a weird corner for the audience to watch. Like, you're so high up. And can you imagine this many, like, thousands of fans coming out to watch, like, mid-engine rear-wheel drive cars get destroyed by this Cadillac? Yeah, this part of the track's kind of cool. I like that little run there on the straight. I feel like the only way to really drive this car is just drive it like a gear higher than you think you need to be in. Because it makes such stupid amounts of torque and power. This thing's just, and it's smooth. It doesn't knock your head off like a turbo would, making this kind of power. But it drives like a boat, and it's way too heavy and understeers like a madman. Oh, it drifts a little bit though. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that was the finish line. Alright. You can tell what layout of this track I've done before. Definitely that short layout. I kind of forgot where I'm going. This thing is just so ridiculous. Like, I'm just trying to get it to step out a little bit, and it holds this much angle totally fine, but the moment you go anything over that, the front just instantly grips up and just whips you the other way. It's weird. Alright. Finally a track to show our strengths on. See, this thing kind of does look cool. I mean, it looks weird, but cool. Alright. Yeah, finally a track that'll show our top speed prowess and how terrible the brakes are. Yeah, sorry you can't really make these events a lot more. I'm trying to slide the car and make it kind of cool to watch, but every Gran Turismo playthrough has those couple events where it's just not the most entertaining stuff to watch, and I'm trying to use Skylines more because that's kind of my whole channel and stuff, but you know, it's kind of like watching guys 100% this game. Like, are you going to sit through their entire 24-hour race at the Nürburgring? I mean, if you do, cool. That's great watch time for them, but I doubt many people are actually doing that and watching the whole event. Or watching people do like the 2CV manufacturer spec race. You know, it's probably probably pretty boring for the average person. So I'm just trying to steam through these events as quickly as I can and just get on to bigger and better things. Might do the 4-wheel drive event next. Oh, I forgot which corner this one is. And might take the stagey out there so you get something different to watch. But alright, there we go. Now we got her hooked up. Okay, definitely broke early, trying to be conservative, but I didn't think I needed to be that conservative next time. This thing will just spin the tires doing like 95 miles an hour. Just ridiculous. It's like driving that Buick Special, that's what this thing feels like. Oh, it's got 6 gears, holy, alright. And no brakes, look. I got on the brakes at 200 and hit the wall doing 90. That's hilarious. And I was on the brakes before the game even is like recommending you start slowing down. It just shows how bad the brakes are and how heavy this thing is. I feel like our Buick Special would spank this thing in a race, even though it's a weird looking old Buick. Yeah, this thing's just so much understeer and just no front grip at all. I mean, I do kind of struggle to get the tires warmed up and how short of a race these things are, but you know, I think there's only 2 more races left in the series after this, so we can get rid of watching this thing after that. This thing is terrible. And I was trying to use this against like the rally cars and the special condition events when I was a kid. Like, what an idiot! What was I doing? Just brain dead. And I still don't have brain activity. Good God. Alright, we got Gamerstrat Speedway 1990s. Let's see what we can get up to on this straightaway here. I'm going to put it in 3rd and just stand on it. Yeah, start in 3rd, light the tires up, and I'm just going to hold the trigger. It's still going! And then it grips up and I'm doing 100 miles an hour. Okay, MR2, I wasn't trying to pass you. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, I gotta get away from that. Oh my god, the brakes are so bad. This thing is just such an experience to drive. This is like driving a land barge, but just with way too much power. It's like it wants you to just oversteer and drift all the time, but then kills you when you try and save it. I was genuinely trying to not spin the tires, and I was like, oh, I'll go into 3rd gear. Do probably like half throttle-ish, maybe a bit of extra medium throttle, and you know, we'll see see how quick we can get going. Just lights the tires up. $218. Holy. I think that might be, other than like the license test where you're driving all those race cars, that might be the quickest we've gone. I don't remember. Oh my god, I don't know how I got stopped for that. Oh my god, that curb. I forgot how vertical that thing is. Alright, for the sake of time, just so that you guys don't have to watch me just slowly creep the infield there, I'm gonna gamer strats this corner and just, you know, yeah, just achoo. Oh, you didn't see that? I sneezed. I don't know what happened. That's why if there was like an endurance race in the endurance series at this track, you could easily just cheese it every lap, keep up in something terrible if you had a really bad car. But there we go. Alright, I think I'm going to spin a boat at least 3 times. Oh my god. They move over and it scares the crap out of me every time. Okay, I don't know why the MR2 is just leaving a whole lane on the inside, but... this thing's just stupid. It's just so dumb. Like, I just pass everyone doing full-on burnouts, and it just is what it is. I love this track. It's definitely not forgiving, but it just has so much character. Like, rips around, and you know, it still feels like a different track, even though it's the same skybox and stuff as the Cathedral Rocks courses, or they use those like after they had this track built. So it's cool. Like, it feels like I'm on 3 different circuits, but I know that this is just like a paved portion of that Cathedral Rocks track. So it's pretty cool, but it still feels different and has personality, and is like, I know there's an endurance race here, and you almost want to bring something that's super high off the ground just because it's so bumpy everywhere. But with a track layout like this, you really rely a lot on that front right tire. Especially if you're this car trying to go into corners like that, you'll just blow the tires off it with all that extra weight. But in a 2-lap race, I can just let her eat. Oh, that corner is, oh my gosh. This whole section is just ridiculous. Like, I feel like I lost the car about 5 times through there. And I love this kink before the hairpin. Oh, I forgot how slow you have to go for it. My bad. Just trying to slide the car a little bit. Oh, not that much though. Just full panic sets in. Understeer sets in. Oh, I was airborne there. Didn't hit the wall though. Oh, spin my tires over the hill. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Looks like I gotta work harder driving this than any other car. I mean, I struggled here with the Blitz car too, so not any other car, I guess, but I feel like if you were trying to drive like a Turbo Viper here, you might as well just sign your death note. Yeah, a bit better through that corner now that my tires are warmed up, but imagine if I can warm them up in 2 laps, going from ice cold to warm. Like, it'd be worn out in 5 probably. Oh, the car gets so light through there, and even in a game that's as old as this, you can feel it too. Which is one of the reasons I love driving this game. You can still feel all that kind of stuff through the controller. And there we go. We're done. Why do I get it? Yeah. Oh, look at that thing. That thing boxy as hell.